it's Manorant here, and welcome to the first episode with Demise and Majespecter, or as I call them, Demisepecter. So I thought I'd mix in the card Demise engine with the Majespecters because they can easily go helmets, and they don't always have to pendulum summon on their turn 1. So if you can set up with card Demise, it can be pretty good. Pretty good indeed. So let's start with Pod Duality. I'm also running Ferret Flames in this deck, as Ferret Flames is more or less like Drowning Mirror Force for the deck. It can shuffle back monsters if your life was low enough, and since there are a lot of Solemns and Solemn related cards in this deck, I have a way of manipulating my life points down to that low point in which I can protect myself. So let's grab a Tempest. I'm not running playset of Tempest in this, and I'm running 2 Tornadoes of the traditional 1, mainly because you actually need Tornado a little bit more in this deck. It works for every matchup except Cosmo. Cosmo didn't really gain anything from using Tornado against them because most of them can't be targeted, but the ones that can be targeted, you can somewhat get some advantage from that. And my opponent starts with a Twin Twister. Brilliant! That is exactly what I wanted to see today. That's my Tornado and Necro Valley gone. Thankfully I've got a Solemn Strike and Tempest anyway. I should have grabbed my Deflector, but I wouldn't have been able to set up that well anyway. So his Ancient Whitestone I'm going to activate, and I'm going to Solemn that. Mainly because I don't have a complete scale yet, so I don't want to go well deep with my little Kyubi. Although I can now, but I wish not to pendulum or show any other cards so that my Tempest is more alive and then next turn I can pendulum summon. Because if I summon a monster this turn, I won't gain anything from it. Well, except from Necrotam, and I could have done that. But then I would leave a 100 attack position monster on the board, and it's alright. Should have actually done it though. I should have summoned that, searched that Mumbuku, but Mumbuku don't summon next turn, and set Kyubi and Ogama on the board. But it's just trying to get working with the deck again, because I haven't played the deck for a while. And this variant seems nice. It has some strength to it. It's not the best Demise variant. I think the best Demise variant is either going to be Kleefos or Yusenju. They're the best Demise variants at the moment, but it's probably on the level of Demise Gravekeepers. It has that strength. Okay, so now I'm actually going to summon my Nekatama. Nekatama is going to activate. The plus from this, you're not getting striked on their effects. If they strike the summon, obviously, then that's going to be annoying, but if they strike your effect, it doesn't kill your cards. Plus they can't be targeted by Effect Veil, which is getting used quite a bit in this format, particularly against Monarchs, mainly because extra deck Monarchs really can get around stuff like Mask of Strict, and hand traps are going back in strength at the moment with Artifact Lancia and like. Okay, Nekatama searches out Mumbuku, that searches out, which is basically a searcher from a searcher, which is always good. Plus Mumbuku can search itself, so if you're not in the best position, you can just search a different copy and go around next time. Okay, my opponent has alternative. I don't think I'm unranked. I think I clicked the wrong one. I think I clicked on unranked. That's annoying. I was actually supposed to be playing unranked. Okay, so my opponent's going for that typical combo. It's targeted already, so that's fine. I'm waiting for Maiden's effect in order to destroy it, because then he won't gain either effect, basically. So Tempest, Tribute Key, my little Nekotama, negate Maiden, and no effect whatsoever, since he can't send it to the graveyard on resolution, and that can't resolve anyway. We drew the card Demise, but we don't need it at this point because we've already got enough strength. We don't really need to go any further, but I might as well grab Kyubi out of the deck. I don't get Pendulum Summon out Nekatama, so I could use card Demise during the end phase, or main phase 2 I should say. Mumuku attack for 12 and Kyubi attack for 15 should be nice. Very nice indeed. Start to chip away. It's a bit of a grind game every time you play this kind of variant. Just to wear down your opponent's resources so your resources are stronger, which is always good. And then the card Demise is going to allow us to draw 3 cards. And stop that special summon. And none of them are monsters. That is absolutely lovely. Lovely to see that. Set 3 past the turn. I also run Pendulum Reborn in this deck in case I have to discard them. Although that does contradict my Necro Valley. You can also special summon them from the extra deck, which I've had an issue if I can't complete my scales. This gets around it. Okay, he's going for the whatever the hell that's called, alternative. So I'm gonna tribute my Kyuubi and negate that. So we can't resolve that monster. I've already lost my Necro Valley at this point. I've got only 2 of them in deck. I believe I run a Terraform as well. I was originally running Majesty's Pegasus, but Pendulum Reborn technically does the same, gets me out of that situation. And this time I'm going to Pendulum Summon, disregard that pot of duality, because I don't really need it here, and I don't know why I summoned that as that, but we can work with this. Nekatama, Kyuubi, gonna search, and I'm not bothered if my Kyuubi gets striked here. It's not too bad. Get my final Majespecter support card out of the deck, Tornado, number 2, and Nekatama will resolve in the end phase. The only thing this deck is a bit subject to is being Solemn Strike during the Pendulum Summon, although Pendulum Reborn gets around that, and getting Drowning Mirrorfrost. If it gets Quaking, that is brilliant. It's the better option that you want to actually lose your monsters to, because the setting them, it doesn't stop them from being usable by their spells and traps. So regardless of you special summoning, you can just get around that issue. Since I don't have any real need for my 2 Majespecters, I'll overlay for the Totem Bird, which could be a nice defense here. My opponent calls Solemn Strike at this point, but he can Grand Horn. Oh, he's going to Barmel's Trap Hole. Well, I got nothing from that Totem Bird then. Absolutely nothing. But I've got 3 lovely back row, so that's nice. Set the pot duality as well. End phase resolve Nekatama. Nekatama has a lot of synergy with card Demise, since Nekatama can be resolved after card Demise, which is always good. Always good indeed. That's why your synergies have synergy, because they can resolve after the Demise gets up. And we haven't seen much Demise Majespecters in this format. I thought at least someone else would have tried them by now. I think like 1 person may have done it. I'm not 100% sure. I might be thinking of Demise Tellers. But so far there's not much being done with Demise Majespecter. Majespecter are swapping in this format, but they can have some really powerful plays with card Demise. And my opponent's using Dragons and Mirror. Is he summoning Neo? Oh, he's summoning Twin Burst. Sad face. Sad face indeed. Although I can get around that easily since it can be targeted by a card effect. So Tornado, banish that. And there is no grief. Tornado definitely has to be in a 2 with this deck, just because monster removal is good, particularly against Monarchs. So Tornado goes there. Plus you already have Summons in the deck and Chaos Trap Holes, so you don't need that bountiful amount of Tempests. So you can just work with 2. Like, a lot of players are quite more or less going towards, unless they play pure Majespecter, then not triple, 3 of them usually is the call of the day. And my opponent has summoned out the Maiden as a defensive play. Alright. Have to get around that somehow. What can I use to get around it? Gaga Cowboy is not going to be good because I believe. Yeah, so it can gain 1,000 attack and reduce them, so I can get around it with 3,000 on the board. I believe I have enough materials to bring forth that, so I might have game here. I'm not really sure. Mumuku, Gamma, and Kyuubi Pendulum Summon. Not using Yatta, since Yatta only switches out the spells. The spells are not too good, to be fair. Although you always get some people raving how good it was against Denko, but now they've dropped it, so yeah, that's the thing. Toxic Yokoyama number 2. No more spells and traps for me to actually use with them, but I'm still in a decent position here. I could Chidori, but that really wouldn't give me anything good. I think Gaga Cowboy would be the strongest card to go against. I don't believe he's got a Gospel of Revival at this point, so I should be able to go the game with that. The moment when you actually run a Gaga Cowboy. Most people have dropped this card, and this is the only deck I actually run it in, more or less, nowadays, except from like Clifford and Yosenju. There's not many decks that I run the Gaga Cowboy in, and mainly for the burn damage. But he's on 900 life points. I can't do enough damage with my Cowboy that turn. So there's the Blue Eyes, and Cowboy should crash with Blue Eyes, which should be perfect. Get rid of that monster, then I can attack with my... Oh shit, what up? Deep Eyes. 1200 and it's now 3k. That's annoying. That is annoying indeed. I can't get over that at this point. Do I have any Majespecter spell and traps? No, I don't. I can't even overlay these guys. I can't switch either of them to defensive mode. I can switch you though. Protects my life points slightly. That Deep Eyes though. Too deep. But I've got Ferret Flames, I've already got Drowning Mirror Force, I've got a Chaos Trapple to reduce my life points down enough, so that should be nice. I've got Polar Duality for next turn, since I don't have any way of Pendulum Summoning. Well, I've got Pendulum Summon, but it's not going to be too plussing at the moment. I would rather have my monsters off the board at this point. Definitely think I'm going to flip my Chaos Trapple any second now. Well, when he summons. Ooh, Demise. Yeah, let's get some Demise up in here. Ooh, Pendulum Reborn. Do I want to use... I can't... If I know some of my Nekatama, that means I'm going to be on a really low life points. So I'm just going to discard two of them. I would set you. I could set you. Don't want to not set it, do I? Pass turn. Discard Pendulum Reborn. Hopefully this should be an alright position. Could have used my Polar Duality, now thinking of it, but... Okay, Twin Twisters is gonna hit Ferret Flames as well. Ooh, Pendulum Reborn. So I can flip my Pendulum Reborn and resurrect something from my graveyard, which is going to be my Bumbuku. Because then Bumbuku can go off in that turn, I believe. Oh no, it misses timing. When this guy's normal special summon. It's an issue there. I thought they actually it's, but Ferret Flame's gone. And I've got a live Rippling Mirror Force. He has to keep this in attack mode. If he doesn't, it's going to be easily run over. I should be able to Pendulum Summon now. Oh, I've got level 4. Perfect. Toxic Shocking Kyub. And yeah, I don't think he'd like that. Lime Chidori would be good. Yeah, I'll go for Chidori. And Chidori's mandatory effect activates. Secondary effect can set the Deep Eyes. And he'll get shuffled into the deck when Maiden goes off. Which should be alright. I've got 2 in my extra deck. I can't power anything up strong enough. Although I can Zen mains. And that's a thing. I can Zen mains here. Pendulum Shoken, summon out my Bumbukus, and go for Zen mains. Seems like strong enough play. I can go use Bumbuku's ability to search out my Bumbuku. I've barely got any cards left in my deck. 14 cards. Very harsh. Don't have anything to negate that fact. If I did, that'd be brilliant, but I do not. Particularly since your monster is in going to be in defense position. Zen Maze can get rid of it though. That's gonna have to be on play. Go for Zen Mains. Switch Totem Bird to attack mode so I can kill this Maiden this turn. Negate its attack with the effective Maiden, which will mean I can just Zen Mains into that and Chidori over that. 3 Exceed monsters. Not common in a Demise deck, but you never know. Okay, so Chidori execute that maiden, and Zenmaid's crash into Blue Eyes, which is going to mean I have to detach a material, which will mean I can pop this monster during the end phase, which should be exactly what I need here. And since it's not a chaining effect, it's got to be Solemn Strike. Not that there is a Solemn Strike around here, it's just this Mantry effect. So pop this. The only thing there can be Solemn Strike there, and even if that got Solemn Strike, it would protect itself. And my opponent loses connection as he has lost too much of this. I believe he got this from the graveyard, so he top deck Demise, which is not good at all. But I got to use Blue Eyes, I got to go with Blue Eyes, I should say, and show what the deck can start to do. Still got the drownings in there because you do trigger your monsters, you can trigger away from them and then they attack into it. You can do some brutal plays with drowning and testing out Fairy Flames again as a more or less attack in the deck. Pendulum Reborn is to recruit my losses, and that's about it, I should say. Hopefully there'll be some more with Majespecters during this week. So thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe if you enjoyed this and want to see further content. Please leave comments below if you shit from the deck or shit from my channel in general. If there's anyone decks you want to see, also leave those down below in the comments. If you want to see when I'm streaming, please like my Facebook page, which is in the description below, which will have more or less updated posts when I'm going to be streaming and stuff like that. And if you would like to do a pause at the top of this video, that would be much appreciated. Thanks very much. Matt Durant, signing out.